Smart outside. He takes it in. Outside, Brown. 4 on the clock. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper.
And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and sustained effort.
Now here's Capella. 14 feet away. No good, off the front rim. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. To the left wing. Smart against Bogdanovich. Smart passes to Horford. The rebound by the Hawks. And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Pass to Tatum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's in there.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Back to Young. The kick to Hunter. 4-3. No good on the shot. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Schroeder passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. The defense got crossed up, and he made him pay.
Pass to Hunter. Collins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Collins outside. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range.
Capable of wrecking havoc on defense when he's engaged. Schroeder's activity making all the difference.
That's his first.
The Celtics with the lead.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here's Collins for 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Here's Young after the basket by Boston. Will it go? Doesn't go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart finds Schroeder. Inside. Here's Horford. Capella with a block.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Outside Young. The turnaround Jay. Good on the bucket.
The turnaround. Well, that's a terrific move to have a feel for.
And here's Brown for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at center. That's the Boston 5.
With a huge frame and outstanding wingspan, it's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
And if you're compiling a roster for team rational confidence, Dennis Schroeder is a strong candidate. He has never won the back.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
On the attack, Schroeder, 2 points. That one goes. And you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in some big games, but I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career.
Here's Young. Shots blocked. And he's able to get it back. Over Smart. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Left side, Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Canner's checked in for Boston. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Schroeder passes to Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step now. He can blow by guys.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. From outside the arc. Young missing again.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor here.
Tatum with it. Collins there. Tatum finds Canner. Smart with the ball. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
There's Young with the 3. Young missing again.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Here's Canner. Brown against Hunter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. Jang, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled, but Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Terrific hands. His rebounding and interior scoring eliminate him in the NBA.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Canner, the pass to Richardson. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Reddish. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Jang. Trying to get back on track. Deflected.
We don't talk much about his defense. Kanter has been much maligned for his work at that end.
He's been making a better effort.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here's Richardson. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. 11 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Back to Williams. Here's Jang. Outside for Gallinari. Williams from long range. Buries it from three. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
One of his go-to shots. Williams is terrific at finding space on the perimeter and sinking it from deep.
Now Hernan Gomez looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Richardson. No, stopping him there. Jams it. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call. And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable lead of 14.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie, there was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 12 points. And that's a...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Tries to break his ice. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Brown with it. Horford, rebound, Trae Young. And now the Hawks on the break. And he commits the intentional foul.
Marcus Smart. That's his first personal foul. First team
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Young. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And finished off by Tatum.
Merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminding the defense, he's unstoppable when he gets the lead.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tatum against Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. 6 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Outside Schroeder. He takes it in. Horford passes to Brown. Back to Horford. Pass to Brown. Schroeder against Young. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Everything looked good until the finish.
That's his
Got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
The Hawks making a switch here. Jang's checked in. Tatum against Collins.
2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
There's Young with the three. The shot off that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. We've got a line change here for Boston. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Young. Williams finds Gallinari. For three. And the three-pointer goes. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Atlanta ball.
.102 left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. Over Williams. Williams with it. And it's Canner picking him up. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. Fires the three. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Jang's got his first points of the game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Back to Pritchard. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The offensive rebound. Canner. And Canner with the slam.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves the ball.
And here is Williams. Pass to Jang. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So it's Atlanta now. 9-point game. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock at 2. For 3, Collins. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Into the lane. Hey, rejected by Capella. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Marcus Smart. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Young finds Capella. Now Young. From deep.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first tier in half number 2.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Horford. 5 to shoot. Kick out to Brown. Back to Schroeder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hawks ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. The three is up. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Brown. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Boston. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Tatum against Collins. Tatum drives in. Hey, rejected by Capella. And they go to the intentional foul.
Marcus Smart. That's his third personal foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Young against Schroeder. This one for three. Second shot opportunity from deep three-point range. Young can't hit.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around him there. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he makes it. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Like guards who can hit shots in the key, showing he can score a bunch of different ways.
To the middle. And Collins with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a big night for Tatum. He's a guy that can put up 60 in a game. It's a short list of plays.
Looking to get it going. And the nice layup by Young.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Smart outside. Horford against Capella. Pass to Tatum. Left side, Brown. 5 on the clock. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Here's Tatum. Capella with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Young. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Drills it from deep.
Nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Now here's Schroeder. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, a hard fought. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, down to the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. Levine wide open. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Right side, Williams. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Horford trying to free himself up. A terrific move by Brown to score.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Kicks to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Clock at 6. Here's Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Schroeder again. against Ball. Now Schroeder, and the layup is good.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
For three, Levine. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Nifty move by Levine, improving the handle every year, it seems.
Ball against Schroeder. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 6. Bulls trail by 4. And here's Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. Out to the wing. Ball dishes to Vucevic. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
DeRozan. That's good.
You simply cannot give DeMar DeRozan that kind of positioning. This guy has proven he loves getting inside and working his magic.
Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Ball, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Here's Schroeder. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
A free throw dropped for DeRozan.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Horford, no luck. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 2 and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Schroeder against Ball. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 10 points.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The drive by Ball.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
A big-time effort for... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
There's Ball with the three. Al Horford with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Smart finds Horford. Round down low. Vucevic defending. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
Schroeder against Ball. Kick out to Levine. Three-pointer. Tips it. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
The drive by Ball. For three, Levine, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Levine's got 8. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Outside, Ball. Over Tatum. The putback. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside, Smart. Celtics passing it around. Tatum dishes to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving. The ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
DeRozan against Brown. Shoots. Kick out to Levine. Williams passes to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And he gets it to go. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And a whole new move out on the floor for the Celtics. Pritchard passes to Cannon. White with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 5. The pass to Green. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Jones.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Richardson outside. He takes it in. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Boy, he's so slippery on that drive. Josh Richardson sees a window and exposes it.
Outside, White. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Williams. And here is Hernan Gomez. Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Derek Jones Jr.
Shoots over White. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was Dennis Schroeder setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 4 assists. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Celtics leading by 3. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jones is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bradley. Then it's White. And it's Green in at the 2-guard.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Ball. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. Tatum with it. Now defended by Levine. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Nikola Vucevic.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Schroeder. 10 points for him.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end.
Here's Williams. Outside, Levine. Back to Williams. Puts the move on. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Williams has got 6.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. Brown against Williams. And that one drops. And 12 points for Jason Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
It's Williams, high post, working on Horford. Here's DeRozan. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus. And it's the way Horford finishes, beating everyone to the cup, dropping the hammer.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Patrick Williams. Jones checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have that.
Celtics leading by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Going inside. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
And it's White, top of the key. Here's Levine. Johnson dishes to Bradley. Just 4 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Hernan Gomez finds Canner. Back to Hernan Gomez. Takes it inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, there is something special about the way Enes Kanter performs on the offensive end. He is a tough cover.
Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And so he hits both. And so here is Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Kanter. The layup missed. Bulls trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. To the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Right the pass to Jones. Trying to end the drought. Shot clock at 6. Bradley kicks it out to Jones. Green inside the three-point line, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The pass to Richardson. He takes it in. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Kanter. He kicks to Williams. Back to Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
I love that Kanter will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
White drives in, and White with the stuff.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And it's in there.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at center. And that's an intentional foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Bold substitution.
Schroeder with the ball. Kicks it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Outside, LaVine. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Williams finds LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Tatum. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Can't hit from 12.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. This ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. The feed to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
You do not want to give up passing lanes off the screen. How about Jason Tatum with a decisive look there?
And taken away by Brown. Left side, Smart. Down low. Horford kicks to Brown. Driving to the basket. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Marcus Smart. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Ball.
Team foul.
Passes it to Vucevic. Levine up top. DeRozan against Smart. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Shooter passes to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal. And right now, he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. There's the pass to Williams. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 11. Brown outside. For 3. Tatum's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Vucevic dishes to Williams. There's Ball with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Ball against Schroeder. In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. There's Brown with the 3. Brown's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Levine.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Now here's Schroeder. Brown outside. For the 3. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Smart to the middle. Brown outside. Boston again missing. And here are the Bulls now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Ball, the pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Pass to Tatum. From past the arc. Offline. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat.
And let's go.
Jason Tatum.
All right, Allie, thanks. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Here's Brown, plenty of space, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Tucker, outside Butler. Driving in, and he makes it on the layup.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Brown. Smart for 3. Horford passes to Brown. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Lowry, a good look. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Left side Robinson. Pass to Tucker. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Lowry against Schroeder from downtown. Out to Lowry. And here's Robinson. Outside Butler. Let's go with a 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Pass to Smart. Now Horford. Brown passes to Horford. Left side Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. And Miami the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lowry outside. Launches a 3. That won't go for Lowry.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
For 3, Robinson fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lowry against Schroeder. Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. 1:25 left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder passes to Smart. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Miami ball.
A 1:15 left to play in the first. Lowry against Schroeder. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there. Vertical. Good hands. And the big throwdown.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Stolen by Lowry. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Tucker. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he had shoes all over his house. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lowry to pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Heat out in welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Right side, Robinson. From deep three-point range, Boston with a rebound. And here's Smart. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And Miami the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Lowry to pass to Robinson. Hits a three-pointer. Robinson's got 6.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Pass to Smart. Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got his second basket.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Robinson on the wing. And here's Adebayo. Horford covering. For 3, Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Pass to Tatum. Horford in the high post. Back to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Robinson against Smart. Schroeder passes to Horford. Out to Schroeder. The three is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Robinson can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Smart for 3. Boston again missing. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Right side, Butler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 13.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Horford for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry.
Substitutions for the Celtics. 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
On the take. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Butler against Williams. For 3, Robinson. No luck on that one. The Celtics shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Richardson's got space. Here's Cantor. And Cantor with the slam.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Left side, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pritchard, no good. The Heat have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. The 3. Lowry, no good. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Down low. Here's Cantor. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Williams against Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Oh, there's the alley. Adebayo, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Lowry. Misses off the right iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you... And that does it for our half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Dedmon, no good. Outside Richardson, over to the wing. Pass to Cantor. The shake. Unable to get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Hero, left side. Here's Dedman. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Some changes for Boston.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Hero against Smart. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And it's Smart missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Now Oladipo looking for his first basket, still in this one. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Hero. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Kicks it to Hero. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. It's Smart on the wing. Outside, Brown. Off target with the 3. The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
And now Horford just not as effective on the offensive end as he once was, but still continues to contribute.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And for Horford, he still puts up decent totals. Brent, the efficiency is what has faltered.
Well, up there, he's going to start making plays and try to be a conduit for the offense, BA. Coaches trust that decision-making and that experience.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Boston again missing. For Miami, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Right side, Schroeder. Outside, Brown. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Strus driving to the basket, and that one is stopped right through.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Tatum from long range. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Tatum's got 8 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Hero finds Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Oladipo with the ball. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Hero. From behind the arc. Here's Strus. Here's Morris. Drains it from 9 feet away. Morris has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for the Heat, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. Robinson on the wing. Now here's Tucker, hounded by Tatum. Back to Tucker. Tries the 9-footer. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. There's the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Robinson finds Lowry. And here's Butler. Outside Robinson. Over Smart. Robinson can't hit. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Horford for 3. Smart passes to Horford. Tatum from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Robinson. That shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Robinson. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Beyond the arc. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pritchard, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. No one covering. And the Heat lead by 21.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Boston, no good that time either.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Back to Tatum. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Here's Lowry. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And here's Brown for 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
Lowry outside. Left side Robinson. To the inside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Pritchard. Schroeder passes to Brown. Takes the 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Smart finds Schroeder. Tatum way outside. Boston again missing. Schroeder against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. And the Heat lead by 21.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Pass to Smart. Now here's Tatum. The three ball. Gets the three to fall.
On the catch and shoot, Tatum is a go-to option. It seems like he's always ready to put up a shot.
So no problem for Miami. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
To the inside, it's stolen by Capella. Lets it go with a three. And Trae Young gets the three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And here's Boston. 6-point game. Schroeder, right side, passes to Horford. Outside, Williams. Back to Horford. Takes a three. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Now, here's Collins. Capella dishes to Collins. Back to Capella. Over Tatum. And it's Capella missing. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
A three from Bogdanovich. And Boston with the rebound. Knocked loose. Capella with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Hawks passing it around. Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Takes it from 10. And it's Schroeder missing. That has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Kicks to Hunter. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Another shot. Young in the corner. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Shot by Collins, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smart dishes to Tatum. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Hunter finds Capella. And here is Hunter. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Collins. Smart against Young. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Over Collins. Tatum gets the bucket.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Young. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Smart against Bogdanovich. Smart misses. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Young passes to Collins. The kick out to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Young up top. He's covered by Brown from 12 feet out. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder outside. The pass to Tatum. To the paint. Horford finds Brown. Back to Horford. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Capella trying to free himself up. Collins, good.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Brown feeling it out a bit. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks on top. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston. Down to the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position.
And I love the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's seizing it without a second's hesitation.
Young dishes to Capella. Out to Gallinari. All alone. That one off the back iron and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked shooters. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Horford with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Gallinari with the steal. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Capella against Smart. And here is Brown. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Young passes to Gallinari. Back to Young. Gallinari outside. Capella dishes to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's the feed to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Gallinari outside. Good on the triple. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
The kick out to Tatum. Over Gallinari. Tatum's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Cantor checked in for Al Horford. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Young finds Gallinari. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella, it's good on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Capella kicks to Gallinari. Over Tatum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Chang, he's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Bounce pass, Schroeder. And there's the bucket from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 1.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Hernan Gomez comes in for Brown. Josh Richardson's checked in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Cantor. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Cantor's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. Here is Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points. And that
and as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Celtics shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Richardson, yep, that one goes in there. Richardson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Inside, here's Collins. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows Collins not to be denied.
Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Young against Smart. Tries it from the top of the key. Young, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 2. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 7 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Young dishes to Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Brown outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Young outside. Down low. Jang. Young finds Jang. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Outside Horford. Schroeder surveying the floor. Tatum passes to Horford. And yes, it's good. And now a 9-point Boston lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Alinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Williams got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Jang against Cantor. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. And Cantor throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Williams can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And the turnover again by Atlanta. .103 left to play in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Cantor. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. Clock is at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks trail by 11. Passes it to Herter. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Williams. To stop the run. Atlanta again missing. Celtics leading by 11. Richardson kicks to Hernangomez. Williams against Jang. Here's Cantor. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And it's 6 points for Enes Kanter.
Wow, the decisiveness is good to see. Kanter sensing when to slash and executing the pick and roll flawlessly.
And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jack. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Williams. Schroeder outside. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Dennis Schroeder hits the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Young against Smart. Unloads from 13. Here's Capella on the pass to Herter. Drills it from outside.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Horford finds Brown. Schroeder with the ball. Brown outside. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And now here comes Collins leading the break. Hunter for 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Back to Horford. It's stolen by Capella. Gallinari outside. Back to Capella. That's to Young. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now Young. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Shooter passes to Tatum. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lets the 3 fly, and there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 7. Young dishes to Capella. Now, here is Young. On deep. And the dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side Horford. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Young outside. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Horford. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Outguarded by Smart, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young pass to Herter. No good on the three.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. In the corner. Tatum with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Young against Smart. Pass to Herter. To the middle. Here's Capella. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Schroeder missing. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had it open, he's taken it.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Herter is 6'6" with a long frame.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they and with tip. Off coming right.
Hey, Brian, the Chicago.
All right, thanks, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the three. Vucevic, yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense. One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Ball passes to Levine. Going inside, and Levine throws it down.
Yeah, explosive drive right there from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Levine. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Levine.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, sweet move. Misses the layup.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Ball into the lane. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Ball. Brown passes to Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get contact. Oh, man, he getting to the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Back to Vucevic. It's stolen by Smart. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working into an open team.
Chicago trailing here. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Ball passes to Levine. Williams in the post. Covered by Schroeder. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by DeRozan.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Smart. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The three from Ball. Buries it from three.
A work in progress, but Ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Over Williams. And it's Boston scoring again.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Levine for three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Wow, the range of Levine continues to expand. I mean, appearing confident and composed, taking these long shots.
Smart passes to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Ball outside. His first shot coming late. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021. And then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, we got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special.
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability in his position is truly unique.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Smart left side. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Ball passes to Williams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Up top, Brown. Down low. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Ball finds Levine. And here is Vucevic. Outside Levine. Back to Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with the great pass.
Pass to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Right wing. Tatum passes to Schroeder. Kicks it out to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Horford left side. Oh, and Levine with a block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. no rim protection whatsoever. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Chicago.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Green against Richardson. Right side Jones. Outside White. Pass to Bradley. The Bulls with another miss.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Cantor, and Cantor with the slam.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
White with it. To the right side. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Bradley. Outside for Green. Offensive rebound.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Here's Richardson. Jones with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Here's Cantor. And Cantor with the slam.
Well, it's important for Cantor to be effective in the pick and roll. I mean, it makes their offense much more complete.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Left side Johnson goes up on the baseline. It doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Richardson against Green. Bradley grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jones. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Williams. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Cantor. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Celtics.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. Schroeder against White. Horford passes to Smart. No good from outside. Chicago trailing here. Green for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Back to Schroeder. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Well, it seems like now every player is expected to be able to do it all, Chris. Are the days of the specialist player behind us?
I hope so, because I tell you what, you get shortchanged with the specialists. The specialists in a certain time. The specialists can't call. The specialists can't shoot three. The specialists, whatever happened to just having game? And that's what we're going to get back to. Game. What can you do? How can you help the team? Let's go.
And the Celtics call time here.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Schroeder against Ball. Horford in the high post. Back to Schroeder. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And there's the call on Al Horford.
Al Horford.
That's his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Schroeder. Pass to Williams. Vucevic with it. This for the tie. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 5. That evens the score. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to DeRozan. Ball against Schroeder. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Horford. And the officials whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Williams. Schroeder with a rebound. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the paint. Vucevic with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's DeRozan.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career, playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams. And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
And Boston calls time here.
The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's loudest.
A line change here for Chicago. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard.
2 minutes.
Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Cantor. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Cantor seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
Green with the ball. And it's Cantor picking him up. And it's hammered home by Green.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Green. And it's Cantor with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Inside. And Cantor with the slam.
Yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Outside White. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Johnson hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Williams. Here's Cantor. And Cantor with the slam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Up top, White. Outside, Johnson. Boston with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ball passes to Williams. And there's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, VA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Up top, Schroeder, hounded by Ball. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, maybe Schroeder's greatest attribute is beating people off the bounce. Nice play.
Chicago trailing here. To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. 6 on the shot clock. Levine with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Ball. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Smart. Back to Schroeder. To the inside. And there's Horford on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Levine for 3. They get it again. Kicks it to DeRozan. Oh, from deep. Hits the trifecta.
And he just moves so well without the ball. DeRozan stays locked and loaded for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Tatum. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And Boston calls time here.
Hey guys, that coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
DeRozan passes to Levine. Here he goes. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kick out to Brown. From deep. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Williams passes to Levine. Back to Williams. And he gets the bucket. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Schroeder passes to Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Brown against DeRozan. Brown passes to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Outside Schroeder. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Levine. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Such a skilled offensive rebounder. I mean, I love watching Horford use his body to come up with the goals.
Outside Levine. Now Vucevic. Back to Levine. Down low. Vucevic gets the bucket.
I like that pick there. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
The Celtics with the lead. Schroeder with it. 1:06 left to play in the fourth. The drive by Brown and the jam by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim-rocking Shazam.
Ball passes to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Boston with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Horford tips it back in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our camera circling high above. And Dave.
Thank you, Kep.
Now he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before. And even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Here's Smart. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here we go. It's Butler. Pulls up on the elbow. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the Heat, another 3.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Tatum gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. 4-point game. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Smart passes to Horford.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Over to the left wing. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Latrey. Al Horford with the rebound.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Here's Lowry. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3. Lowry's got 6.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Outside Tatum. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes it to Robinson. From the arc. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They trail by 1. Adebayo against Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Robinson on the wing. That one, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Unloads from 13. Schroeder. No good with the triple. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Nailed from three-point land. He has 6.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
It's Schroeder with the drive. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
That's a 2 from Butler. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Brown finds Schroeder. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Well, their pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Launches it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Floats it up for Adebayo. And the rejection by Tatum. Up in time. That shot off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Heat. They lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real-life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Misses from 6 feet away. The Heat with the lead.
And you think back to that 2017 draft. Scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game. But really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Tatum against Adebayo. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Miami on defense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 7.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Brown, good.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Pass to Robinson. From downtown, the shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Schroeder passes to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Brown missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Tries again. And Hernan Gomez with the lay-in. Hernan Gomez has got the game tied up here for Boston.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's the lob to Oladipo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 1:16 left in the first half. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the paint, it's stolen by Morris. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And you can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Oladipo with the ball. Can't recover. Oladipo goes in. Dedmon passes to Strus. A three-pointer, no good. For Boston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. There's the lob to Oladipo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love how Oladipo has a sense for when to go up for the alley-oop. What a sensational sense of timing.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat lead by 4. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And taken away by Brown. Horford finds Schroeder. Celtics passing it around. Smart wide open. He fires. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Heat shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. To the inside. Dedmon passes to Hero. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Schroeder dishes to Horford. To the middle. Stolen away. Oladipo outside. Second chance shot. There's the 3. They get it back and taken away by Brown. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Picked his pocket. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Hero on the wing. The 3. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And it's Brown missing. And Morris has got the ball here for the Heat. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got his first points in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
There's Brown with the 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Celtic substitution.
Outside Lowry. Robinson kicks to Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 8.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Pritchard passes to Cannon. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler against Williams. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got his first points of the night.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Pass to Richardson. Into the lane. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Adebayo against Cantor. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And the 3 ball is good. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's a big-time bonus when Jimmy Butler is connecting from deep. If that's working, forget about it, defense.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
It's Richardson on the wing. Inside, Hernan Gomez. And Butler sends it back.
Oh, nice anticipation from Jimmy Butler. Send it back, sir.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Lowry. Missed inside. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Here's Richardson. A slam dunk by Richardson.
The assist.
Oh, show off that handle, Josh Richardson. That's a tight-looking move.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. Robinson for three. Stolen by Cantor. Passes to Williams. Down low. Cantor, high post. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
The Heat leading by 5. Lowry looking around. To the paint. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Here's Pritchard. The feed to Williams. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The kick outside to Butler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 7. Hernan Gomez passes to Cantor. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Now here is Lowry. From deep three-point range, and Pritchard pulls it down. Well, the Celtics shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Butler from outside. That ball's nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Pritchard passes to Richardson. Pass to Pritchard. Over Lowry. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler on the way. Fires for 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here's Cantor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cantor's got his first bucket of the night.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Outside Butler. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the inside. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Tatum.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Right side Robinson. From deep. Again, the miss by the Heat. Celtics trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Well, their pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Brown throws it down.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Robinson on the wing. And Tatum over to help. Pass to Butler. Out left to the wing. Tatum against Robinson. Here's Butler. Passes it to Adebayo.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Outside Lowry. He kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. On deep. It drops.
Kyle Lowry never shy about how far away from the cup he might be. Boy, that was a long, deep ball.
And so it's Miami winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.